Most men don't think much about their prostate until it becomes impossible to ignore. For years, you might go about your mornings, your work, your life, hardly noticing that small walnut-shaped gland quietly doing its job. But as you cross into your 40s and beyond, your body starts sending subtle messages, whispers that, if you listen closely, can help you catch problems before they become bigger and harder to manage. This isn't meant to scare you. It's a caring reminder, maybe even a wake-up call, because catching the early warning signs of prostate problems can make all the difference in staying strong, healthy, and independent for years to come. Today, let's walk through 6 of the most common early warning signs of prostate trouble, the ones that doctors wish every man would pay attention to. And more importantly, let's talk about what you can do if you notice them. Your health, your comfort, and your peace of mind matter. Early warning sign 1: frequent urination, especially at night. It often starts quietly, so quietly you might not even realize it at first. Maybe you find yourself waking up once in the night to use the bathroom. Then, before long, it's happening 2, even 3 times. You might brush it off, blaming it on drinking water too late or just getting older. But if you're over 40 and notice you're making more trips to the bathroom, especially during the night, it's time to pay attention. Doctors call this symptom nocturia, and it's one of the most common early signs that your prostate might be changing. The prostate gland sits just below your bladder and surrounds the urethra, the tube that carries urine out of your body. As men age, the prostate can slowly grow larger. When this happens, it gently squeezes or puts pressure on the bladder and urethra, making it harder to fully empty your bladder. Your body feels the urge to go more often, even if you don't have much urine to pass. Nighttime trips to the bathroom can disrupt your sleep, leaving you tired, irritable, and less focused the next day. Over time, poor sleep can impact your mood, your memory, and even your heart health. It's important to know that frequent urination at night isn't just an inconvenience. It's your body's way of telling you something needs attention. Sometimes it may simply be a sign of an enlarged prostate, a common non-cancerous condition called benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH. Other times it could signal an infection, or rarely something more serious. If you notice you're waking up more often than usual, don't ignore it. Keep a record of how many times you get up each night and if it's starting to affect your sleep or daily life. And remember, you're not alone. This is a very common experience for men as they get older. Most importantly, talking to your doctor early can help you find solutions that bring back your restful nights and protect your health for years to come. Early warning sign 2: difficulty starting or stopping urination. You might notice it one morning standing in the bathroom, waiting for something that used to happen without a second thought. The urge to go is there, but nothing happens right away. Or maybe you finally start to urinate, but the flow is hesitant, weak, or stops, and starts several times before you're finished. Sometimes, even after you think you're done, a few more drops follow later. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. This change in how you urinate is another classic early warning sign that your prostate may be affecting your daily life. The medical term for this is urinary hesitancy, that feeling of waiting for the stream to begin or struggling to finish. It happens because as the prostate gland grows larger with age, it can gently squeeze or partially block the urethra, the thin tube that carries urine from your bladder out of your body. When the passage narrows, your bladder has to work harder to push the urine through. Sometimes the muscles can't overcome the pressure easily, leading to that awkward pause at the start or an interrupted stream. It can feel frustrating or even embarrassing, especially in public places or when you're in a hurry. Some men try to ignore these changes, chalking it up to nerves or simply one of those things. But difficulty starting or stopping urination is your body's way of waving a small flag, asking you to listen. It's not just about comfort, it's about your health and quality of life. The good news is you don't have to figure it out alone. Noticing these changes and talking to your doctor can help identify the cause, whether it's an enlarged prostate, inflammation, or something else. Early attention means more options for treatment and less worry for you. Remember, it's not a sign of weakness to ask for help. It's a sign of wisdom to care for yourself. Early warning sign 3 weak or interrupted urine stream. Think back to years ago, urinating was quick, steady, and effortless. But lately, perhaps things have changed. Maybe the stream feels weak, or it takes longer than it used to. Sometimes the urine flows for a second, then pauses or stops, only to start again a moment later. These changes can be subtle at first, but over time they become harder to ignore. A weak or interrupted urine stream is one of the hallmark signs that your prostate may be putting pressure on your urethra, the tube through which urine leaves your body. As men age, it's common for the prostate to slowly enlarge. When it does, it can partially block the flow, making it harder for your bladder to push urine out in a strong, continuous stream. This isn't just about convenience. A weak or choppy stream can lead to feelings of frustration or self-consciousness, especially when you're away from home. It can also mean your bladder isn't emptying completely, which increases the risk for bladder infections, discomfort, or even urinary retention, a condition where you can't urinate at all and need medical attention. For many men, these changes come on so gradually that they just get used to it. But it's important to remember your body is sending you a message. If you notice your urine stream isn't what it used to be, if it feels like you're pushing harder, going slower, or stopping and starting, don't brush it off. Write it down, track how often it happens, and talk to your doctor. Simple tests can help find the cause and get you back to feeling comfortable and confident again. Remember, a strong stream isn't just about the bathroom. It's about staying strong and healthy for all the moments that matter in life. Early warning sign 4. The sudden, urgent need to go. Maybe you're at work, out for a walk, or just relaxing at home. Suddenly you're hit with an overwhelming urge to use the bathroom, a feeling so strong that it can't be ignored. Sometimes it feels like you barely have time to make it to the restroom. Maybe you even worry about leaking a little before you get there. This sudden, intense need to urinate is called urinary urgency, and it's a sign your bladder and prostate may not be working together as smoothly as they once did. As the prostate grows or becomes irritated, it can press against the bladder, making its nerves extra sensitive. The result? You get less warning and far less time to react before you absolutely have to go. Over time, this symptom can affect more than just your comfort. It can change your daily routine. Some men start planning their activities around easy access to bathrooms. You might avoid long car rides, hesitate to travel, or worry about being far from a restroom. It can be embarrassing, and it's something most men would rather not talk about. But you're not alone. Millions experience the same thing. It's important to recognize that urinary urgency isn't just inconvenient. It's a signal from your body that deserves attention. Left unchecked, it can lead to accidental leaks, disrupt your confidence, and limit the things you enjoy. The good news is there are effective treatments and lifestyle changes that can help manage this symptom. If you notice urgency happening more often, write down when it occurs, how often, and any other changes you notice. Share this information with your doctor. They can help identify the cause and create a plan so you can get back to living life on your own terms. Early warning sign 5. Pain or burning during urination. Some changes are easy to ignore. But pain or burning when you urinate is not one of them. It's a sensation that immediately grabs your attention, an uncomfortable sting or ache that makes a simple everyday act suddenly feel difficult or even distressing. You might find yourself dreading bathroom visits, worried about what the next trip will feel like. Pain or burning during urination, also called dysuria, is your body's way of saying something isn't right. For men over 40, this can be an early warning sign of prostate problems, such as inflammation, prostatitis, an enlarged prostate pressing on the urinary tract, or even an infection somewhere along the urinary system. Sometimes the cause is as simple as a mild irritation. Other times it can signal a urinary tract infection, UTI, or even, rarely, something more serious. It's easy to hope the pain will just go away on its own. You might drink more water, try to tough it out, or chalk it up to something you ate or drank. But if the burning or pain continues for more than a day or two, or if it keeps coming back, it's important to pay attention. Ignoring this sign can lead to bigger problems, such as a spreading infection or long-term discomfort. If you experience pain or burning while urinating, don't be embarrassed to talk about it with your doctor. It's a common symptom, and there are effective treatments that can help. Addressing it early can prevent complications, restore your comfort, and give you peace of mind so you can get back to living your life without worry. Remember, pain is never just part of getting older. It's a message from your body that deserves to be heard and respected. Early warning sign 6. Blood in urine or semen. Few things are as alarming as seeing blood where it shouldn't be, especially in your urine or semen. Even a faint pink tint, a tiny spot, or a streak of red can be enough to make your heart race and your mind worry. But while it's natural to feel anxious, it's important to know what this sign could mean and what to do next. Blood in urine, hematuria, or semen, hematospermia, can have many causes. For men over 40, one possible reason is a change in the prostate, such as enlargement, inflammation, infection, or, in rare cases, prostate cancer. Sometimes the cause is harmless and may go away on its own. Other times it can signal something that needs prompt attention and treatment. You might notice blood only once, or it may come and go. It can happen with or without pain, and sometimes there are no other symptoms at all. Regardless of how much blood you see or how often it happens, this is one sign you should never ignore or try to wait out. Seeing blood can be frightening, but it's also a clear message from your body, a sign that something inside needs to be checked. The good news is that modern medicine can quickly identify most causes of blood in urine or semen. Tests are simple and non-invasive, and your doctor will know exactly how to guide you through the next steps. If you notice any blood, write down when it happened and any other symptoms you may have had. Make an appointment with your doctor right away. Most causes are treatable, and the sooner you seek help, the better your chances for a quick recovery and lasting peace of mind. Remember, your health is always worth the effort, and no symptom is too small to mention, especially when it comes to something as important as your prostate. What to do if you notice these signs, practical steps. If you recognize one or more of these warning signs in yourself, you might feel concerned, uncertain, or even a bit embarrassed. That's completely understandable. But remember, early action is the key to taking charge of your health and preventing small problems from becoming bigger ones. Here's what you can do, step by step. Don't dismiss the signs or hope they'll simply disappear. Instead, become your own health advocate. Keep a simple journal or note on your phone. Record what you notice, how often it happens, when it started, and if you've observed any patterns. Prostate and urinary symptoms are very common for men over 40. There's no reason to feel ashamed or alone. Millions of men go through the same changes. Bring up your concerns openly with your doctor or healthcare provider. Remember, their job is to help, not judge. What may feel awkward for you is something they hear every day. Don't wait for your yearly physical. If you notice new or worsening symptoms, make an appointment sooner. Your doctor may do a simple exam, order urine or blood tests, or recommend imaging or a prostate check. Most of these tests are quick and non-invasive, and they provide important information about your prostate health. If your doctor suggests lifestyle changes, medication, or further tests, try to follow through. Early intervention can often solve problems with minimal treatment and prevent complications down the road. In addition to seeing your doctor, support your prostate and urinary health with good habits. Drink enough water throughout the day, but limit fluids a few hours before bedtime. Avoid too much caffeine and alcohol, which can irritate the bladder. Maintain a healthy weight and stay active. Eat a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. You don't have to go through this alone. If you're feeling anxious, confused, or overwhelmed, talk to someone you trust, a partner, friend, or support group. Sometimes just sharing your worries can make a world of difference. Taking these steps isn't just about fixing a problem. It's about honoring your body and protecting your quality of life. The sooner you act, the more options you have, and the better you'll feel, both physically and mentally. You deserve good health at every stage of life. Listening to your body and responding with care is one of the best things you can do for yourself and for those who care about you. You don't have to suffer in silence or accept every new change as just part of getting older. Your health, your comfort, and your peace of mind matter. With a little awareness and some early action, you can protect your independence and enjoy the things you love for years to come. If this message spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a friend, a family member, or anyone who might need a gentle reminder that their health matters too. Starting the conversation can make all the difference. Remember, your body is always sending you messages, sometimes whispers, sometimes shouts. Listen with compassion. Take care of yourself. You're never too old, and it's never too late to put your health first.